Good day, good day, good day. I just wanted to pass on some pre-Canada Day specials. Send in your money and I'll gladly spend it. That's the special. Anywho, I just had to throw in my 4 cents because I see that asshole pigman down south there in the States still whining he wants to take Canada. You stupid bastards might even let him try, who knows? Remember, us Canadians don't all smoke pot and say, come on and try it. You dumb fucks haven't won a war since coming into the Second World War late. So yeah, if you want to get your ass kicked again by a country 1/10 your size, give it a fucking go. I'm positive our boys will keep you guys active until you get the fuck out again in humiliation, just like all the times before. Anyway, I voted for Carney. I'm normally a strong NDPer, but the NDP got the shit kicking they deserve. They stuck with the wrong leader for 3 elections after getting rid of Mulcair the first election. So anyway, tisk. Let's make sure we keep them conservatives in Canada in check, because remember, they're all mini Trumpsters, every one of them, greedy, selfish pigs. You guys that keep crying about Canada being broken, remember, it's the 4th best country in the world to live in, apparently, just behind the Nordic countries. And I'm grateful to be a Canadian, have been born here, and my parents were born here, and their parents came from the Great Britain. So anywho, Trump hasn't changed any. Like I said before, that asshole's going to invade within the 2-year period because he's got to figure out how to stop having elections. And if he starts a war, well, I guess he can do that. Doing the exact same thing Russia does, saying, oh, the people want to be liberated. Yeah, we want to go to no Medicare and guns, shooting up our classrooms and poisons in your food. And fucking dumb assholes that don't even want to inoculate for measles or polio. Yeah, we really want to jump back into that fucking mess. I'll tell you, if we had guns up here, I'd be shooting Americans as they came across. If they want to invade, well, I'm prepared to spend. I like that old woman it showed on the news. She goes up the Russian soldier and gives them some sunflower seeds. So when you get blown to fuck, these are going to grow where your body is. Smoking dope now, still, 50 years. You know, this shit cost me 1/3 of what it does when it was illegal. It's less than I pay $100 an ounce for it. That's on the black market or in the legal market. So before, you used to pay 3 times that. Yeah, politics ain't getting any better. The world's not getting any wiser. And the enemies are getting much bigger. That's why I've hollered Canada should have nuclear weapons too. If Pakistan, Korea, and the United States can have them, well, we should have them too. We're the sanest country on the block. Anyway, I feel bad for the grandkids. We fucked up the planet, my generation especially, and allowing greedy, rich sons of bitches like Elon Musk to whine about paying a little bit of tax on his electrical engineering degrees. All he's done is scam and steal, and he's done nothing for people. He's against unions, against living wage, so he sends up a few rockets and blows them up. Everything's a tax write-off, and he don't pay tax. So he wants to say, fuck you, and he tells his little Trumpy boyfriend there Oh, Canada wants to force me to pay tax on my friends like Jeff Bozo and these guys that have all these internet companies, and they shouldn't have to pay tax. So he cries to him, and then asshole tries to bully Carney. I hope Carney says, fuck you too. They're going to invade, they're going to invade. You might as well get prepared for it. Sign up your friends list that's willing to fight these stupid cocksuckers, because that's what it's going to come down to. You can whine and cry and don't matter what you want to do. He's made up his mind. He wants to go down in history as the fucking guy who tripled the size of his country. So he'll do what he wants to do. I just hope our army is preparing and getting ready to teach people how to fight guerrilla warfare style. Blow up their bullshit. Do what you gotta do. We gotta teach our guys. Because the greatest threat to humanity is the same as it's always been. White supremacists, neo-Nazis, like Putin, shit. Little North Korea, all he is just a whimpering and crying and wanting to get his mouth shot off or listened to. And if Iran gets their bomb, well, what the hell? They're all a religious phony bullshit. They're all praying for the end of the world anyway. That's why the world's in such bad shape. Both the Christians and the Muslims look forward to the end of the world. We all get our pie in the sky. Anywho, I'm a happy old guy of 73, divorced since year 2000. Yes, July 4th. I was a happy old fart. Another 2 years, I'll get full pension. Can you imagine living in the States? I feel bad for Americans. I couldn't imagine what it's like to worry about your medical and your health and who pays the doctors. There's a story here in Canada, the premier we had, an NDP premier to boot. He ended up in the hospital. We have shared rooms, And his person lying right in the same room right beside him was a street person. Yeah. Of course, that was an NDP premier. Them other right-wing assholes probably have a baby in demand and pay and cry. But whatever. We don't want to go to the American gun system, the American teaching system, the American medical system, or the American political system. It's all greed, corrupt. If you wanted good government, you'd follow Canada's election system. You can only donate a maximum $1,550 a year to any political party or all political parties. And no union or corporate donations. That'll straighten out your political shit greatly. You're a corrupt, evil company, United States. You deserve the shit that's coming your way, as 50% almost are too lazy, the same as in Canada, to even vote. Should be like in the States, you get fined if you don't vote. Anyway, this is Rick Hardy from Surrey signing off. It was good bullshitting with you. Fuck Trump and all his pigs around the world.